Hey everybody, welcome to the NSDA. My name is Dwayne Blais. In this next video, we're gonna look at some stopping progressions. Stopping is one of those skills, almost like riding a bike. Once you get it, you've got it, but before you get it, it's really hard to do. So when you're working on stopping, you wanna really break it down for players. And in our previous videos, we talked a lot about if I'm coming into a side stop, I wanna be in a good hockey player position. If I'm gonna stop this way, first thing I'm gonna turn is my head, shoulders, and then feet. Right? Head, shoulders are easy. Feet is where a lot of players get hitched up. So a lot of times what we see is players on their inside edges. So they come in, head, shoulders, and then they turn. So they can't slide or glide. So we want to get players back to that ball their foot position. So weight on the ball of their feet. And just having players stand like this and just push to the side. Again, push to the side. Just so they understand that glide, right? That sliding of the skate rather than that edge kicking in. And again, staying on the ball of their feet. And then having them perform stops really slowly. A lot of times coaches try to get players to do things fast. Like go hard on the blue line and then we'll stop. But it's really hard to stop if you're going fast. So working on it slow, literally just gliding, head, shoulders, feet. Just so they can feel that foot slide in the ice and they can feel that little bit of push and that stop. So again, really slow, head, shoulders, feet. As they get better, then you can add a little bit of speed to that. The other thing too, as players are just beginning, just having them come in, and when they do stop, so no matter how it happens, if they come in and they glide, that's fine, but always setting them back up in their stop position. So, okay, now get back in your stop position. Because many times players will be way out here when they try to stop, so they'll come in and stop like this, or they'll snowplow with one foot and then turn. So getting them back in that starting position, so that stop position here, so they can start from there. So they always know what that position feels like, even though they're not able to stop yet, but getting them back into that position is huge. As players are able to stop both ways, now add a little bit more of a challenge to them. Have them stop on one foot. So coming in, let's say I'm gonna stop at the blue line, I'm gonna stop on my outside foot. So I'm gonna use more of my inside edge on that stop. So you're gonna come in like this, one foot up, and try to turn on that one foot. All right, or coming in on my outside edge now, coming in, head, shoulders, feet, and trying to stop on that outside edge. But adding little challenges like that on stopping is huge for balance and agility, obviously. But for players that are really good at stopping, it's gonna elevate that level of balance and coordination that they have on their feet. So working on that 1 foot stop with both feet is huge to help players just to keep advancing and keep getting better and keep challenging them as they're going through this. When you're getting into drills as well, as players are just beginning, getting them to get into a hockey player position before they stop. So if they're skating towards the line, let's say you want them to stop at the blue line, maybe you set up a cone before the blue line. So at the cone, they can't skate anymore. So if they're coming in here, they're gonna come in, at the cone, they gotta glide, head, shoulders, feet, stop, and then they can take off and get their puck. Big thing with players a lot of times is they don't set themselves up properly. They come into a play like this, and then they're like, and then they're gonna try to get out of it. Instead of here, getting them in that mentality of, okay, getting set, all right, body position's good, hockey player position, head, shoulders, feet, and then taking off on that stop. But adding little things like that and getting players thinking about their stopping and how they're gonna stop is huge. So if you put a cone there, you say, hey, from blue line to red line, you're gonna glide, and you're gonna stop at the far blue line, but just getting them in that mentality of good hockey player position, setting them up for a good stop before they even get to that stop is gonna be huge. Stopping is a huge skill for hockey, because if you're not able to stop one way or have a hard time stopping, it's really hard to play. It's hard to get pucks, it's hard to be in the play. If I can't stop facing this way and I always gotta stop here, my back is always to the play. So the more we can help players learn how to stop both ways and get efficient at it, the better they're gonna be in every single situation they're in on the ice.